And for the third consecutive Friday night football comes to Melbourne, and in particular to the Melbourne Cricket Ground, and it should be a beauty. It's the Blues and the Tigers, traditional rivals. Richmond 8 and 6 in 5th position, Carlton 4 and 10th in 5th position, but they've won 3 out of their last 5, just like the Tigers. And the Tigers tonight have an unchanged team from the team that belted Fremantle by 90 points here last Saturday afternoon. They're looking good. Win tonight and they'll move into the top 4, and they do look as if they're travelling very, very well indeed. The Blues have been decimated a bit. No Silvani, no Manton, and Bradley has dropped out before the match. Chris Massey is coming in, but Carlton does play well against Richmond, just as Richmond plays well against the Blues. It should be a beauty. Hello and welcome. We're really looking forward to this. It's Richmond and Carlton, a very big crowd here. I think the goal sneaks are going to be important tonight. Matthew Richardson's been in brilliant form in his last 6 matches. He's kicked more goals in the competition over the last 6 weeks than anybody, 28. And Brad Pearce in his last 6 matches has kicked 23. He's getting back to 1995 form. One man not out there tonight, David Bourke's had a serious shoulder injury from a Tiger point of view. He's down with the Big Dipper now. Welcome, Dipper.
Thanks very much, Bruce and David. We're just talking about what great support the Tigers have got. Magnificent feeling around the club.
Yeah, it's been great this year. The morale's been high, you know. We haven't been belted at all, and I think the fans have really responded to that and rallied behind us, you know. Every week we seem to give a really good account of ourselves and been pretty consistent, I think, and I think that's shown out with the way the supporters are coming out behind us. But these games, you know, they always get a big crowd.
David, do you have any personal chance of coming back this season? Do you give yourself a hope?
A very slim hope, Bruce. I had a wrist reconstruction after I had my shoulder reconstruction, and I've been starting training last 2 weeks, and I give myself about 8 weeks, and if I can't pull up in that time, then I suppose I'll give it away. But I still give myself a little bit of a chance, and you know, finals football's up for grabs, so it's a fair enough goal to aim for.
Good luck for that. Enjoy the match. Thanks for your time, David. You too, Dipper. We'll enjoy your company tonight, along with Tim and Robbo. They'll take a look at the teams right after this break. Welcome back to the MCG, and a big welcome to John Russo and Tim and Robbo to have a look at the lineups. Tim.
Thanks, Bruce. Well, Matthew Knight, certainly one of the key players for this Richmond side. We see him there on screen. Averages 26 possessions and didn't train yesterday with the rest of the team. They say that he isn't able to train 2 days in a row. They have to rest him. But looking at that Richmond side, it's a very well-settled side, Robbo.
Yeah, well, you've just mentioned a very creative player is Matthew Knights, but they've also got some terrific players in Daffy, who has been quite sensational this year. Joel Bowden and Wayne Campbell. Their talls of Gale, Richardson, Holland, McKee and Platt are going to cause the Blues some problems.
And one man the Blues will be looking to is Lance Whitnell, just 18 years of age, one of the top 20 marked players in the competition. And Carlton, although they have been depleted during the week with injuries to Manton and also to Silvani and the late withdrawal of Craig Bradley, I still believe they'll give a yelp tonight.
No doubt about that. They've still got Brett Ratton, Brown, Koutafidis, Hamill. Big responsibility on the man that you mentioned earlier, Whitnell, Pearce, Murphy, to kick a competitive score.
Dipper, looks to be a great atmosphere down there so far tonight.
Yeah, spot on, Bruce. Terrific atmosphere, big crowd, and just perfect condition, not a breeze in the air. So at the moment, Richmond on the bench, you've got Michael Gale, Justin Platt, Ross Funky, and of course Stephen McNee. And for Carlton, number 3, Chris Massey, who replaces the ill Craig Bradley. Bad news for Carlton there. Mark Porter, Darren Hume, and Adam White, Bruce.
Thanks for that. Interesting Koutafidis on Richardson. What a marquee matchup that is, Tim.
Yes, well, I guess it's a bit of a surprise. I thought maybe Sexton may have gone back onto Richardson, and Peter Dean's picked up Ben Holland up the other end of the ground, just trying to pick up. In fact, it looks like Gasper who's gone to Lance Whitnell.